From outer space threats to dangerous dino drama, from superpowered action to robotic horror, and from mega-budget blockbusters to direct-to-video cheapies, 2025's sci-fi movie lineup is shaping up to be out of this world. If you're trying to predict the biggest box office hit of 2025, never bet against James Cameron. The filmmaker's third Avatar film, titled Avatar: Fire and Ash, arrives just 3 years after Avatar: The Way of Water, a much shorter wait than the 13 years between Way of Water and the first Avatar, thanks to both sequels being filmed simultaneously. After two multi-billion-dollar hits in a row, nobody should be arguing that audiences just don't care about Cameron's Blue Cat aliens this time around. It goes without saying that Fire and Ash will feature some of the most mind-blowing special effects of the year. But if that's not enough reason to get excited, actor Jack Champion has told The Hollywood Reporter that the script takes a hard left turn from the formula established in the previous movies. The introduction of a new fire-based Na'vi tribe known as the Ash People promises to complicate the morality of the story and send it in a darker direction. Avatar: Fire and Ash opens in theaters on December 19th, 2025.
Oh, shoot, dude, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Of the three Marvel Cinematic Universe films currently scheduled for release in 2025, Captain America: Brave New World is the one official sequel. Thunderbolts, give or take the asterisk, will continue plot threads from multiple previous Marvel movies, but isn't exactly a sequel, while the Fantastic Four: First Steps is something new for the franchise altogether. As the fourth Captain America film, Brave New World looks to continue the story of not the third Captain America film, but the Disney Plus miniseries The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Classified as a science fiction action-adventure film on the Disney Plus website, the film sees Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson, aka the new Captain America, face off against the newly elected President Thaddeus Ross, played by Harrison Ford, who is also the Red Hulk.
Since when were they red?
The Julius Onah-directed political thriller has gone through tons of reshoots, but hopefully all that work pays off as the MCU continues to course-correct after several years of inconsistent projects. Captain America: Brave New World opens in theaters on February 14th, 2025. At the end of her first movie, she might have met a grisly end, at least for her robot. But Megan is back, baby! And she's better than ever. Megan 2.0 is a follow-up to the fan-favorite Megan. The evil robot doll Megan became the first Gen Z horror icon in 2023, and moving the release date from the January doldrums to the peak of summer movie season implies confidence this follow-up could be an even bigger hit than the first. The returning team of director Gerald Johnstone and writer Kayla Cooper have many opportunities to play with growing anxieties about the use of artificial intelligence in the sequel. If one Megan sequel isn't enough for you, an R-rated erotic thriller spin-off titled Soulmate is scheduled for release in 2026. Megan 2.0, on the other hand, opens in theaters on June 27th, 2025. To some fans of the original 1993 Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World movies were sort of hit or miss. But despite fans' complaints, each one of them has made over $1 billion worldwide. So of course Universal will continue pumping out sequels. The new one, Jurassic World Rebirth, might just offer something of a reset for those who have grown cynical about the franchise. David Koepp, screenwriter of the first two Jurassic Park films, is returning, while director Gareth Edwards has brought epic visual splendor to films like Rogue One: A Star Wars Story and 2014's Godzilla. Rebirth stars Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, and Jonathan Bailey as a team on an undercover mission to retrieve genetic materials from dinosaurs living in the tropics for the sake of developing a life-saving drug. The official synopsis says this team will, quote, come face to face with a sinister, shocking discovery that's been hidden from the world for decades.
Whatever that means.
Jurassic World Rebirth opens in theaters on July 2nd, 2025. The TRON franchise has never quite reached widespread popularity, but its cult fandom keeps Disney going back to the digital well over the long term. The upcoming TRON Ares, directed by Joachim Roning, has been described as more of a standalone sequel rather than a direct follow-up to 2010's TRON Legacy, another film dealing with the topical issue of AI. TRON Ares follows a powerful computer program played by Jared Leto, who escapes from the world of TRON into the real world on a special mission. Given how much of the appeal of TRON is based on the stunning art direction and visual effects for its video game universe, it remains to be seen how much appeal a real-world-based TRON movie will have compared to its predecessors. The one thing that's guaranteed to be great, however, is the soundtrack. Nine Inch Nails will be following in the footsteps of Wendy Carlos and Daft Punk for what's sure to be another incredible score for the series. TRON Ares opens in theaters on October 10th, 2025. In retrospect, the decision to send Prey straight to Hulu seems like a major mistake on Disney and 20th Century Studios' behalf. The studio is correcting that blunder by giving Predator Badlands a new standalone sequel with Prey director Dan Trachtenberg and screenwriter Patrick Aison both returning, a proper theatrical release. A few details about the plot of Badlands are known at this time. How the franchise's killer alien antagonists enter the story is still a mystery. But casting notices have revealed that the film follows the divergent paths of two twin sisters, both of whom will be played by Elle Fanning. Even more of a mystery, a second entitled Predator film from Trachtenberg is on its way, about which nothing is known except that it will be released sometime before Badlands. Predator Badlands opens in theaters on November 7th, 2025. Writing about every sci-fi sequel scheduled for 2025 includes looking at some series you might not even know exist. For example, who knew that the critically maligned 2010 alien invasion film Skyline is now an ongoing direct-to-video-on-demand franchise coming in on its 4th installment? And who knew that these widely ignored sequels are apparently much better than the first movie? Though, to be fair, that's not saying much. The original has a 14% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. What we do know about the next entry in this under-the-radar franchise? Well, Iko Uwais, who previously starred in and did action choreography for 2017's Beyond Skyline, returns as Sewer, the leader of the underground human resistance. In addition to fighting aliens, Sewer will also trade blows with the human villain Eric, played by martial arts action favorite Scott Adkins. Writer-director Liam O'Donnell has been hyping the film up big time, telling Deadline, "As crazy as it sounds, we see this as our own niche version of a Fast 5 Avengers type of sequel, where we are bringing together the characters from previous installments into a bigger, crowd-pleasing sci-fi martial arts adventure."